Hi, Bob Freeman here with MarineMax in Naples, Florida. I'm here today to talk to you about Sea Ray's 2018 23 SPX. If you look at the profile, it has gorgeous lines going down. They've gone with basic white on it. They didn't put a lot of the coloring on the sides of the hull, but they kept the lines in here as well. So the lines I think are beautiful looking. You do have the black rub rail with the stainless steel insert, which definitely gives you an extra flash between the two white sections. So it's very cool, very sleek, very clean. As we come to the back of the boat, you've got the ladder here, and then we've got the outdrive, and the engine is a 4.5 liter, 250 horse Mercury Mercruiser engine with the Bravo 3 outdrives, which has the counter spinning props on it. Gets you right out of the hole, gives you a much sharper turning radius. You've got the straight hull, which you see the different steps there, and that makes for very sharp turning. So this boat handles very, very well with the rear-facing back seat when you're at anchor or at the beach. Very comfortable in the back. So let's hop up and see the rest. Here we are on board the 23 SPX, and we're going to start at the stern of the boat. And I had already pointed out the lounger for you, and if you don't want it as a lounge seat and you just want to fold it down, it becomes a really nice comfortable sun pad. And as you come into the entrance of the boat, we have a door here that's easy access to your batteries. Little storage in here as well, some lines if you want to keep them handy. And you also have a battery charger, so if your battery's drained down, you can plug it into a 110, an extension cord, and charge the batteries back up, and you'll be off and running out on the water. Let's move on. And as we move in, very, very neat place that they have for the battery switch. A lot of times they hide them under cushions and everything else, and you forget to turn them off. So it's the last thing you do when you get off the boat. Turn them off, you won't run into a battery situation. And really good storage in here. A couple of small fenders, lines, that type of thing. So all convenient at the back of the boat when you need them. Then underneath the sun pad, all you need to do is you hit this little switch here, and there's your full access to the engine compartment. You've got your 4.5 liter with 250 horsepower, a ton of horsepower for this boat. This boat's going to fly. Over on the starboard side, you've got two dedicated storage for the tables, and they don't bounce around, and they're there when you need them. We've got a cooler underneath the rear seat, so it's easily slides in and out, but it won't slide around the boat when you're up and running, so it's good dedicated storage there. This is where the table goes, right here, the rear table. And here, it's a very large cooler area. It'll hold at least a couple of cases of beverages, ice down, and it will self-drain at the end of the day. You don't have to worry about emptying it out, so nice little feature. You get the cups there, and on this side, more big storage in here. Again, lines, fenders, life jackets, anything like that you want to store. So you got plenty of room for storage. Now, as we come down onto the floor, I'm going to point this out. So this is, again, large storage. This is all the canvas. It's your cockpit cover, and it's your tonneau cover, which is your bow. So that's all dedicated and stored underneath there. Keeps it dry and out of the way. And we've got two buckets up front, and for the passenger, you get the same bucket that you have over for the captain. So you basically have two captain's chairs here. And then we have a head. It's a 23-foot boat, so it's not the biggest head in the world, but you can fit in there, and you can go, and it'll do the job if you need it. Now over at the helm, we've got a built-in recessed SIMRAD, so you've got a nice GPS built in, out of the way, looks very cool, is very cool. You've got the stereo right here, your switches, both sides here. Really ergonomically set dashboard, very comfortably. You got the black frame for the windows, looks cool as well, especially with the white boat. The black really adds a lot of flair to it. As we move to the bow, we've got anchor storage in here. So this is where your anchor would be tied off, and it would set in here, so easily accessible for throwing it over the bow if you do an anchor out at the beach. Storage on this side, and then you have this is for the table down here. So the second table will actually come up and fit this area in here. So if you're sitting around here, you've got its own table. So you actually have the two tables that I had pointed out. Same storage underneath here as well. And you've got a little step up here that if you do want to, if you go to Key Wade and you go to the beach, you can pull up and you can hop on here. It's a non-skid. You can hop up and back in the boat. So there you have it. It's a 23-foot SPX. It's a great boat. It's a fast boat. It's a fun boat. If you like the water toys, it'll do all of that very, very well, especially with that 250 horsepower. So if you had any questions on it, you would like to make an appointment, my name is Bob Freeman. My number is 603-213-1194. Please give me a call.